Hello everyone and welcome to my first video. So this video is going to be the Genshin Twins as ponies, as you could see by the name and thumbnail. So let's just get started. Okay, so firstly I kind of want to introduce myself a little bit before it really starts getting into the designs. So my name is Nadir Cat, and that's also actually why the mascot, the space cat that you saw at the beginning, it's based off that name. So basically what I want this channel to be is just me drawing. Maybe sometimes I'll play a game, but that depends on if I can get the money for things like that, because I don't have a job, I'm broke. So anyway, now that we're getting into the designs and now that they're kind of showing up on the screen, I'll talk about it. So I actually did kind of copy paste the bodies, but changed a little bit about them because I was not gonna draw a whole nother pony, or else this would have taken too long. And I kind of I didn't think that I wanted to make this a video while I was drawing it, at least at the beginning. But while I was kind of getting through the sketch, I was like, oh, maybe this could be my first YouTube video. I did want to try YouTube. So that's why this is my first video, even though I have a lot of other drawings. So firstly, I want to say the twins. So the AU I have going on here is that the twins are actually alicorns, but they lost their magic due to the primordial one taking it away. That's why, at least for my designs, I'm gonna break it down a little bit. The Pegasus have feathers on their body at certain areas, which is why Ether has it on his neck and his back here. And the Earth ponies, they have more furry hooves. Like you can see Ether's hooves down there are a little bit fluffy, and it's kind of being covered by the reference now. But the tail, as you can see with Lumine there's kind of like a rat tail thing coming out of it, which I have for alicorns, or I meant with the feathers as well, which I have for alicorns, because it's a mix of the unicorn and the Pegasus tail, but it's not as big as it would be if they were in their regular forms. So that's the whole design idea here. Also, while I was designing them, I wanted to have them have feathers at different areas just to differentiate them a little bit. So that's why they're on his back, and for her, they're more on her sides and stuff, and she has a little bit feathery ears. Also, oh my god. Okay, anyway, also, so I wanted them to be how I played my game. So this one, Lumine is the Abyss twin, and Ether is the Traveler. My bad, guys. So yeah, Ether is the Traveler. So that's why he looks the way he does here. He's chilling. Also, hold on, what was I gonna say? Oh, the cutie marks kind of look confusing to me for some reason, because they're back to back, which I wanted to make because I actually wanted Lumine to look like she was in the distance and not Ether, but I had already saved the video and I was like, it is what it is. So, okay, so I don't remember where I was going with that, so I just made a new clip. Anyways, so I did want to, also, I don't want them to look like they have the human skin. I know some people, when they're, changing characters, that are humans, or at least just not ponies, and they're changing it into their pony forms, they just kind of give them their human skin color, which I don't like. So I just kind of just made their hair color a little bit lighter for their bodies, because I felt like if it looked darker, it just wouldn't make sense. It still looks like the skin, at least for Lumine. Ether's looks way more yellow than hers. The skin or the fur color there actually does look a little bit different. Also, this was just me forgetting some stuff and tweaking some stuff out. Also, I was trying some cross-hatching, so that's a lot of brushes going crazy over there. So, yep, now I'm just coloring it. So as you can see, he looks like a little bit more yellow. It doesn't really look like his skin tone. But when I did put it next to it, a color dropped it. I don't know. Anyways, when I did that, it literally looked almost like a skin tone. So I was like, damn, I don't want mine's to look like that. But yeah, I kind of also just wanted to keep some elements of his design that looked like his clothes and that was recognizable as his clothes, but not put every damn thing. So that's what that is. Oh, and And it hasn't actually shown up yet, but you wouldn't be able to see it for the horn. So where their horns and wings would be, there's going to be like a star, like a kind of like star looking shape, and it's golden to signify that they're supposed to have something there. And, you know, since their powers got taken away, it's kind of just been immortalized, I would want to say. But yeah, so they have those just to signify that. Also, I could not design, or I could not choose a color for the back, so I just gave him an ugly beige color, but it's whatever, because I felt like it kind of already went good with their like with their fur patterns and stuff and their fur color. So this is just me finishing up the rendering and stuff. Well, not finishing up, I just got started, but yeah, just getting started on the rendering. Honestly, this piece was like a lot more difficult than I thought it would be, and it took me 13 hours to finish it. It took a while. I could not believe that it took that long, because it did not feel like it took that long. I did not think that it would take that long. But anyway, overall, the drawing was really fun to do, and I had a really fun time. I wanted to make their cutie marks look like shooting stars, because you know that one, I think it was a trailer thing, where they're kind of like flying through Mondstadt as stars, like there's 2 stars. Yeah, that. I found it cool, so I put that as their cutie marks. And oh my god, Lumine's, so she has the same one, like, obviously, but like when it's next to his, it looks like they're going the same way, which I don't like. And I flipped it and I was like, wait, but then this would just make them have the same one, because it's supposed to be inverted. So it's like, I know that it's right, but I don't like how it looks, because it literally just looks the same when you're looking at it from that point of view. But it's okay. It got the job that it needed to get done. And also that scarf was kind of hard to shade, because I didn't want it to blend in too much with stuff, so I just had to use this like starky yellow compared to everything else, at least. But yeah, overall, this piece was super fun, and I like really love Ether, and I've always wanted to draw him as a pony, but I never had the time. So this was really fun. Lumine, though, she was actually super fun, and I didn't think she would be, because I always had trouble like kind of getting her down. Like it was hard for me to really like draw her, I would say. But this piece, like just the hair, it actually gave me a like good practice for if I ever want to draw her as a human, because it was actually really fun to draw, and I love how it came out. Like I feel like she came out so beautiful. I actually like her hair more than I like Ether's. I feel like it came out way better than Ether's did. Ether's doesn't look bad, like I don't think it looks bad, but I just think this one looks better. It just looks so much prettier. And also, like I explained earlier, because I wanted her to be more like in the distance, she's actually like, she looks a lot like, her shading is a lot darker. But if I remember correctly, I did not put her behind Ether's still, but that's okay. Also, something else I wanted to say. So at the end, you're going to see it, but I put border lines around the characters, and Lumine has yellow and Ether has blue. The reason I wanted to do that was to kind of like, because, okay, so Lumine's color is usually blue. Like, yes, she's yellow too, but people, you know, use blue to signify her character more, from what I've seen at least, because, you know, her outfit is mostly blue. And Ether's more of like the golden one. Like, I feel like he just feels more gold than she does. She feels blue. So I put like the golden one around her, and then I put the yellow one around, I put the golden one around her, and then the blue one around Ether, because I felt like it was a nice kind of like nod to like how they looked. Also, you're about to see, it's gonna come up, I try to change the background color. Yeah, there it goes. Could not find one that I liked that didn't feel better than at least like a color that was just kind of dark the way this was. And I kind of liked this at first, but it does get changed at the end back. Anyway, here's the final piece. I hope that you guys liked the first video, and I know that this isn't the best, but it will definitely get better with time. And thank you for staying and watching, and thank you, for just taking your time out of your day.